Sprout! Mr. Walker, help me! Help me, please, Mr. Walker! Get away from the boy! Help me, someone! Help!
Now you stay out of here, you hear me? Stay out of here!
I'll bet that's the last we'll see of him.
Thank you, Mr. Walker.
Well, that should just about do it. Now, like I was saying, Bearheart, he didn't attack Sprout. He was just trying to get that ratted rifle out of his hands, that's all. Dog's not human. He can't tell the difference between a real shooting rifle and an old rusted piece of iron that Sprout was pointing at him. All he knows is that one of them killed his master. And from that day to this, I guess he's figured that a rifle's only good for one thing. Pain. Seems a shame. And you taught him that lesson all over again today, Jeff. Oh, not that I blame you for that. In your spot, I'd have probably done the same thing. Taken me shot and rolled him over later. That evening, Bearheart came back to Sprout's house. I guess he was confused and a mite hungry.
Go away, Mr. Bearheart. You're a bad dog. Everybody says so. Bad dog.
Why, Bearheart. Why, you've got a nerve. You get out of here, you worthless, no good hound. Now, there'll be no more free meals here. Now, go on, get. I said get. Now, go on, get. And don't you come back again. Now, get.
Was that Bearheart?
It was.
Oh, Maud, what have you done now? I told you things are not what they seemed.
What they seemed. Why, Mr. Walker told me all about it not 10 minutes ago. Snarling and chewing at that poor little child.
I saw Sprout right after it happened. And I tell you, there wasn't a tooth mark or a scratch on him.
There wasn't?
No, there wasn't. All there was a little bump right up here where he hit his head.
Well, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But Mr. Walker told me that
Mr. Walker, that's all I've heard. Mr. Walker just wanted to make a big hero out of himself. Bearheart wouldn't do a thing like that. You gotta believe me.
Well, don't just stand around like a big nincompoop. Go get the poor dog and let's straighten the thing out.
But you just...
I don't know why I have to do all the thinking for both of us. Now get. I got work to do.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you doing here? Come on, get out of here.
With everyone turned against him, Bearheart disappeared from Babylon that night. Well, you've done it again. Am I setting these traps for myself or for your drat-bratted wolves? You're worse than the leprechauns. They only move the traps. But you gotta destroy a pelt that might bring me a few dollars. This is the second trap I've had to move this morning because of you. I see you over there on the rocks so proud like. Just stay right where you are, my love. That weren't no wolf. Or was it? Well, I guess that answers my question. It is him. Well, Abner, we've done it for sure now. That was the last I saw of Bearheart till this day. I knew then that he had made a life for himself in the wild. makes me mad all over again when I think about how those townspeople ran him out. Of course, they realize now they made a mistake.
We won't let him die. He won't, will he, Abner?
Well, no. The head wound there, I'd say that was nothing. The shoulders got me worried. That could be broken.
Then he will live.
You know, I got me a friend in town. Old Doc Graham's his name. And every time one of his patients asks him that question, you know what he says? He says, well, I think he's got a 50-50 chance. I'd say that's about the way it is with Bearheart there.
Daddy, look. His eyes are open.
Easy, boy, now. Easy.
Beth, you stay back now. Let him get used to us.
Well, now, if that don't beat all.
Joey?
Bearheart! He'll get used to, Father. I know he will.
What's the matter, Bev?
Bearheart's gone.
Honey, we couldn't keep him chained up. He wouldn't be much of a pet to you that way, now would he?
But, Father, I love Bearheart.
Well, maybe he just went off to heal himself. You know, they do that a lot of times. Well, maybe when Bearheart's well, he'll come back.
Do you really think so?
Well, it's possible, isn't it, Father?
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. After all, this was Bearheart's first home. What's your worry, honey? We'll buy you another dog the very first time we go into town.
I don't want another dog. I want Bearheart.
It's all finished. We can untie him now.
Yeah, you've done a fine job here, too.
Thanks for giving us a hand, Abner.
Well, it's nothing at all of a trouble. And besides that, I get some of Beth's fine cooking when I come down here.
Father, where's Bev?
I thought she was in the house with you.
No.
Beth? 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 The way she's been feeling lately, Abner, you check that way, will you? Jay, through there.
Oh, I would have been good to you. I only wanted someone to play with. No one's gonna hurt you. Bearheart, no, stop it.
Ever let me have your gun? Give it to me.
No, Daddy, no.
We might as well settle this once and for all. Now pick it up. And now touch it to your face. Go on. Now put it down. Step back.
Daddy, he didn't growl. He likes you.
Somebody should have thought of that a long time ago. All right, honey, let's take your dog home.
Oh, hush now. You haven't lost him. You just gotta share him a little.